Okay. This guys, Roger Moore here, and I'm Affinity, Xtra celebrating gospel music black origin, and I'm going to be talking about a subject which is something which is very, very, very close to us. One of the youngsters asked me today about. We was talking about just general things like mental health and different things like that, and knowing that it's Movember now. Unfortunately, I'm meant to grow a mustache now. My mustache takes 15 years to grow, so I can't shave it on. It's a permanent goatee because, yo, guys, I'm not that guy. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, some of them guys can just chop it off, put it on, grow it. This is not me. This is not me, people. So please forgive me for that one. But yeah, Movember, the importance of it, it's a great cause in terms of awareness kind of situation. Movember. What I can say is, we do a lot of stuff talking about mental health on this station, and we do kind of cover a few different things. I know for myself in my show and talk people's journeys, because I think it's good to talk. I think that's part of our expression, part of the way we need to do things. But I remember growing up as a child, and sometimes when people talk about mental health and whatever for men, they say, oh, if you don't cry, that means you got poor mental health. It's not just as simple as just crying. The Bible says there's a time for everything, yeah, and you gotta have positive ways to escape. At one point, you need to just come off the tracks and just be able to escape in a positive way. Our biggest problem with men and the society today is a lot of negative ways to do it, through alcohol addiction, through porn, through just being in the wrong company, and it's just negative escapism, which is destructive to yourself. Even though you're taking drugs, even though you end up enjoying yourself while you're outside on this path, when you come back into the real world, it's actually destructive to yourself. Positive ways of doing positive stuff and is through sports. Great space to communicate to other people, put yourself around a safe circle of people, and it's doing all that. And I believe that we're in a very weird space listening to great music, you know what I mean? You just sit down there, just being in the room and listening to some, people just sit down and listen to jazz on a vinyl, put the vinyl down, I think, oh, that's old school, but just the experience of that is therapy. I look at growing up and and growing into this world, and people are too scared about talking about certain situations, like being mental health is different to different cultures. 100% it is. Growing up in the Christian community as well, mental health is called, we get mixed up with that and spiritualism. And I've seen a lot of people being spiritually abused with mental health issues. And the thing is, you say to anybody out there, yo, have you got any mental health? And they go, no, but you have physical health. And the importance of it is to realize that we all got mental health, just like our physical health. If we don't take care of our physical mental health, it'll come against it. So guys, it's not just about taking care of your situations when it gets bad. It's about sorting it out at the beginning, maintaining a positive mental health. It's so hard with the pressures, paying the bills, living hand to mouth. Yo, guys, let's keep it 100, and it's just living to man to mouth. Sometimes the pressures of a job is because you're having to provide. And then you're going to go, yo, like, how I'm going to provide, how I'm going to provide, how can I keep on providing? I hate my job, but I've got to stay in it because I got to provide. Guys, you know what pressure that is? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, at the same time, as a man, you can't, there's not many jobs out there for you to earn more than the missus, let's be honest. And you say about when I was younger, men could go do a job and the missus can be at home. You know what I mean? And then when you flick online onto YouTube, that culture of women that you might go, ooh, she's nice. And next thing you know, she opens her mouth, I want to be looked after. And you're thinking, oh my God, I'm not in no place for that. And there's so many ways. You just flip on YouTube and it affects you. So there's so many ways it can affect your mental health. And this is why Movember brings our attention to mental health. But the question is into spiritual spaces. Yeah, not many of us embrace positive mental health. Yeah, we don't embrace the world's approach towards mental. I think we're very anti and believe that we can pray out. And people can say, Roger, we don't believe it anymore, but we're not doing nothing about it. We're not doing. Men are just carcasses in our spaces. Man, listen, man without hope is miserable. Yeah, I'm saying. So, guys, what are we doing in our spaces? You know what I'm saying? In our spaces. Now, I'm in a space, when we're up, we don't want to pick anybody up, else up. When we're down, nobody's there to pick us up. Come on, guys, let's create community. You know what I'm saying? And this whole COVID, I'm talking over through a screen, and this COVID life of just going through screens and different things like that still here has been great, but it's also isolated us in a real sense. So guys, I would encourage men to put that there, and women, please, if women are listening to this right now and thinking, who is these keys they're talking about? Listen, guys, you do not understand that we will not verbalize our pressures. We do not. And that's do not, but we do not. It's just like we rather take it in. So you guys will let it out and let us know how you feel. We actually will keep our mouth shut. Absolutely shut. So you don't know how far people. It's so sad to hear young men committing suicide. You know what I'm saying? Some men put them in situations where suicide is the only way, or their life will go anyway. You put yourself in places where you literally let go. I've talked to young men who says, if I live to 22, I'm blessed, so I'm going all out. I don't business. So they live a suicidal lifestyle because their mental health ain't in the best place. This is a real thing that we can't just leave to November. Just like I don't believe we should just leave for October, Black History Month. We don't leave mental health like this in November only. But again, guys, this is my little highlight on mental health. And hopefully, you know what I'm saying, you get my heart, and this is part of what I do with the station. I'm trying to put positive information out there and also play great music, which is positive for your mental health. Not music that's gonna go get that guy, shoot that guy, do this guy, stab this guy, sell this drug, take the weed, take this, take that. No, that's negative. That's bad for our mental health. Yo, do this to this girl, do this to that girl. Yo, get tree pitney on the street, and then it's all having to take care of loads of children is not good for you. All over the place. Yeah, loads of children in one house is it's all right. It's hard enough. But all over the place is hard work, guys. You know what I'm saying? So it's not good for our mental health. So if you are in that situation, so go stick up your chest, big up your chest. But nah, guys, let's be positive towards our mental health, man. Yeah, but it's Roger. Over and out. So much more to say, people. Trust me.
Hi, and thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe, you like, and you comment, and make sure that you're sharing the videos and watching so much more. We have loads of content for you. I hope you enjoy. See you soon.